Hi, I'm Bry Cox, BryCoxWorkshops.com. I'm doing Ask Me Anything. It sounds better if I just say, Ask Me Anything. It's not right. I'm doing Unask Me Anything for the PPA, for The Loop, for photographers in The Loop. And let's see what the next question is. Hi, Bry. Oh, this is from Robert from, what doesn't say? Let me see if I can click on his name here. He is from Milford, Massachusetts, which I think is outside of Boston. So I can't remember exactly. I think I've been there. Hi, Bry. What is it like to photograph a who's who person? I would think you don't get much time to set up. True. And get a feel for the client and what they're looking for. True. Thank you. Yeah, you've answered your own question. You don't get much time to set up. You don't get much time to meet them, get to know them. That's what's kind of fun about it. That's one of the things I love about it, is because so many photographers need this whole comfort space, right? I got to meet with a client in a consultation. I got to talk to them on the phone. I got to feel who they are. I got to have this long photo shoot. Right? That's one of the fun things, is to be able to read people quickly, change their personality, connect with them, mold them in a sense in front of the camera, control the situation, and be able to do that in minutes, seconds. Be able to do that with a little kid who's totally scared because they don't like studios and you're a stranger. They come in here and they're scared. Change them. Take a complete stranger who's famous, get them to relax, get them to just give me a great stance, the right body language, right? So so how do you do it? A lot of social dynamics. I actually have a whole longer course on social dynamics. But one is you have to get them to trust you and relax, and that comes a lot from you on a couple levels. One, your ability to read people, which I'm pretty sure you're probably good at if you're a photographer, because that's what we do constantly. We're reading people. We're reading all the little details, right? And the second thing is your ability to be calm, relaxed, and comfortable, which has a lot to do with your personality, but it also has a lot to do with your technical acumen, your skills, right? If you're really stressed and worried about f-stops and shutter speeds, and is my camera set right, and I shoot it on P or some auto thing, or my flashes are on TTL, you can't connect with the client. Not as well, because what are you thinking about? You're thinking about all the wrong things. You got to practice, so that you just know. When you turn that dial to whatever, from f8 to 11 or 16, you imagine the final photograph and the depth of field that changes. When you change your shutter speed, you know if I'm getting ambient coming in or coming out, or if I'm speeding up, stopping motion. You just see it in your mind. I see the end result. You meter, all that kind of stuff. I light custom, and then here's the other thing. Don't ever look at the back of your camera. First thing I do when I buy any camera is I go in there, I start setting up the menus, and one of the first things I set up in the menu is the autoplay, what do they call it, the quick review, or every model's a little different. But you know how you take a picture, it goes blink, and it shows a picture? Turn that off. I never look at the back of the camera. I meter, pop, 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 pop. I may take one shot, make sure everything's looking good. That's it. I hit play. But after that, I don't look at the back of the camera. I'm looking right at the client. I'm talking to them. I'm interacting with them. I'm making jokes. And it's all about balance, right? I don't want to be too pushy, but I don't want to give them too much space. I don't want to be too funny, but I don't want to be not funny enough. It's all about balance. And social dynamics is something I could talk a lot about. I have a whole course on it, but that's a good question. So one of the biggest things is just to be able to walk in there, determine what their personality type is, read them, help them relax, help them be great in front of the camera, and be quick and let them go. And they're just like, that's it? You're done? Yeah, we're done. You don't need any more? Oh, we got plenty. You are free to go. And then the other thing is I'm not awed by famous people. I don't be like, oh, I watched all of your stuff and you're just amazing. And I'm just like, hey, how you doing? I am not in awe of famous people. And because of that, they're a lot more at ease with me, because then there's not this kind of a weird levels of, where I'm at compared to where they are. They're just like, I'm on an equal standing. I just walk in, I'm on equal standing in my mind. They see me on equal standing, and then we leave. So there's my tip for you. I hope that helps. If you want more of all that social dynamic stuff, I do have it on my website, BryCoxWorkshops.com. I've got a ton of videos on lighting, though, and getting people to relax. I have some of that stuff. You can see it in action also at PPA on PPA EDU. And of course, I'll be speaking at Imaging USA in Nashville. All right, you guys, come see me in Nashville. We'll go to the next question here in a second. But until next time, America.